So what's up, guys? Oh shit, it's Ninja. I wanna Ninja, and today, basically, I'm right. I'm right. Um, if you watch any of my videos, you'll say, "Know what the fuck I'm talking about." But basically, I want to show you guys something. Now, you can say whatever the fuck you want. You feel any way you fucking want. If you hate Jordan Peterson, you tricked, you're brainwashed, you're manipulated. They're exploiting you, and they're trying to basically divide and conquer. This is why the failures happen. This is why Klinsky and that one broad failed because he's too far left, she's too far right. And again, that's the plan, the division. You can't come together because you're too far divided, and that's what they want. But I'm justified, I'm validated, and here's the proof.
You cannot construct for yourself a false persona designed to extract resources from the world without that becoming part of you. Like, there's no one is that sophisticated. No one can have two selves like that. It's part of the reason why you have to be very careful about what you say and do, is that when you practice falsehood, you become false. It's not like those are beliefs that are just in your head. You rewire yourself so you start to literally see the world through the frame of your falsehoods. That's a very bad plan.
I've heard you say, if you say things long enough, you're going to believe them.
You become them. It's even worse than believing them. It's deeper than that. They're built into you as unquestioned implicit axioms.
And as we said earlier on, this can go in either direction, right? You can fake it until you make it, one small step at a time, moving toward a vision which you know.
And for the record, this is all proven. And again, there's nothing wrong with being a beta. There's nothing wrong with being like number two. Like, just because you're not the one who makes waves, just because you're not the one who stirs the pot, that doesn't mean that there's a problem with you. It just means you're not the one that you could still be like a leader. Don't get me wrong. But you're just not the alpha. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a difference. Like, I will eat first because I am the alpha, right? But there's nothing wrong with eating second. You know, and then if I step away and you're the alpha because I went away, that's good. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to pass the torch as the alpha. I want to be able to pass the torch to somebody. If you're the beta and you're following along, good. If she's the leader, you know, the co-leader or the beta, good. Whatever. I don't care. All right, but that's the system. That's fine. But continue.
Is positive, and you continually reassess to ensure that you're not getting hijacked and going in the wrong direction.
Yes.
Or you can
generate a. So look, in the Pinocchio movie, which I've analyzed to death in the Disney Pinocchio movie.
You're Mr. Pinocchio, yeah.
Yes.
World's leading Pinocchio scholar.
So Pinocchio, exactly. Pinocchio is trying to get rid of the strings that pull on him every which way, that aren't under his control, and to become something genuine. Okay, so he has three.
So basically, he's a puppet, but he's trying to not be a puppet, right?
Three basic temptations. One is to lie, right? So that's the nose. Another is to be an actor. And when I first came across that in the movie, I thought, what the hell's going on here? One of Pinocchio's temptations is to be an actor. Now, why would the Hollywood people do that? Why would they denigrate the actor? And then I thought, it's not an actor. It's a false persona. To be the actor instead of the real thing. To be the appearance instead of the reality. To take the credit instead of doing the work.
And that's what we have. Society is full of them. That's what it is when you see a guy who shaves and he's all perfect and he wears he dresses in a suit and he's not a fucking lawyer. He doesn't have a profession, but he wears a suit, cuts his hair, changes his hair, facial hair, gold tooth, a ring, a necklace, whatever. It's, look at what I look like. I'm this. But in reality, the cord that you shake them, like everything falls off. and they're just a chicken, a bald fucking chicken with nothing. Whereas me, you shake me, and you shake me, and you shake me, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then after you're done shaking me, I'm still there. I'm not an illusion. I'm the real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of this is fake. It's all real. Whereas they, yeah, they look good. But what happens when that spell is gone? And again, that's the difference. Is That's why men can run around and be whores because they're still men, and their dicks just gets bigger and harder, right? Whereas a woman, no one wants to fucking use up a piece of chew toy meat. And if you're a dumbass, on top of that, why would I want you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I want that? And that's why virginity matters, and that's why sexuality and whatnot matters, and why it was so cherished once upon a time. It can be made to an extreme, sure, right? But it shouldn't be handed out for, oh my god, you sent me a text message, I'm gonna fucking sad you. No! What the fuck are you doing? I don't want you now because of that shit. Anyways, continue.
Right? To be false. Next temptation is to be neurotic. It's so interesting, especially in the world that we have now, how perspicacious these animators were. Pinocchio is literally enticed onto the island of pleasure by a false doctor who diagnoses him with an illness he doesn't have.
That's my life, basically. Baited my whole life, tempted my whole life, always resisted, but tempted. Let me see, watch you go pee. No. And again, it may have been through ignorance. Basically, I don't want you to watch me pee, not because I don't want you to see my pee pee, but because I don't want you to judge because of the color of my piss. Or else I would have been like, yeah, you can watch me piss. Fuck it, you want to touch it? You know what I'm saying? Sure. And yes, that's fine or whatever, but it's a point I need to make because people grow up beyond that and they dive into it and they're like, yeah, this is great, this is great, this is great. No, it isn't. Let it stop. Stop. Like it's not too late. It's not too late.
And the story is, look how sick you are. You're working too hard. You need to go to Pleasure Island. Well, Pleasure Island is run by slavers. Right. So it's perfect. Well, be careful what you practice.
That's true. No. No, 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 no. You may be wondering, so, known. A ninja on a ninja, known. The first letter of ninja, N, A, R, on, O, A, N, ninja, right? Ninja on a ninja, and that's why I'm known, right? Anyways, are you bringing that up? Why are you talking about all of that? That's so stupid. That's so pointless, and blah 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 blah. Right? Where is it? Give me uno momento. Damn it, I thought I had it on hand, but apparently I don't. Or maybe I do, I just don't know it. I don't know. You should watch my videos, by the way. My videos are cool. Cool, man. Cool. I tell you, brother, my plans are cool. Okay, I can't find it, but I'm actually gonna add somebody to the list, by the way. Oh wow, amazing. Who is it? You'll know. You'll know. I'll read to you in a minute. Hold on. You'll know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, there we go. So, I'm trying to find. It figures I can't find it. Now, what if I go to subscriptions? He has to have a video. as of recently. You have to. Where are you? I know you're here, you little fucking weaselly faker ass. What the hell is this? Um. Whoa! Huh. I can't fucking find it. Oh, maybe I don't follow him anymore. That's true. I forgot. I think I don't follow him anymore, basically, because I made my point. That's true. So why would he show up if I don't follow him, right? But anyways, the point is, ego-driven reporter, idiot sellout fakers such as Luke Beasley, Adam Mockler. The person who I want to point to is Kyle Kalinske, because he goes as far as wearing a suit, dyeing his hair, and like he is super all up into it. Like, look at me, I'm so cool, I'm so cool, I'm so cool. But he's a reporter. Like, report. It's not. We're not here for you. We're here for what you are talking about. But you're making it about you and how you look and your suit and your hair and your drugs and your opiates and how you just make it about you. I'm doing this thing, I'm doing that thing. It's all about you. And recently I uploaded a video about Luke Beasley. And he talked to a girl on the right and how he's like, why don't you join the left? And blah, blah, blah. She was a boss. I can't communicate with her. And I'm like, you realize the American flag is red, white, and blue, right? It's not red and blue. Right? It's not red and blue. It's red, white, and blue. Right? You should mix them up. Like, so stop being red and stop being blue. You see? It's a problem. You don't want that. And you want to add red and blue. That's still a problem, right? Red and blue is still a problem. You want red, white, and blue. Now it's not a problem. So when you try to talk to a white or red rather, and she comes on the Y, if you're blue and you talk to red, if you meet her in the middle, you're in the white. Welcome to America. And you can use any one of the 50 stars to sit there and make this discussion happen. But understand, at the end of the day, we're all white here, right? Uh, if you believe in God or don't believe in God, if you believe like the cactus is a savior, or in that panda, or that cupcake has powers that you wouldn't believe because that cookie, that stoner cookie, yeah, the power, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's your white, basically, red, white, and blue. That's why the flag is red, white, and blue, right? That connection. But Luke Beasley makes it about him. Adam Mockler makes it about him. Kyle Kalinske makes it about him. David Pacman, not as bad as them, makes it about him. Philip DeFranco, I think, is the number one person who makes it about him. Completely fake. Everything completely sold out. Number one faker. I don't know of anything that he does that would ever make me think he's an alpha or represent truth. Colton Wexler vlog, very fake. Hassan Parker, probably number two. Probably number two. He gets pretty lifted. They pay a lot of money for him to talk and for people to listen. Even though he has no idea what the hell he's talking about, his nose would be huge if he was Pinocchio, as Jordan Peterson was talking about. Number three would be Tim Pool. And then you have people like Caroline Levitt, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Laura Trump, Mike Huckabee, Kellyanne Conway, Peter Doocy, Kellyanne Conway, and the person I just added, Asmon Gold, right? People who are influencers, who influence you, and they're trying to pretend to be something they ain't. And they ain't guiding you to people like me who are alpha, right? Like all of them should be like, yeah, I know this guy named Alpha or named Known. Check him out, and he's alpha as fuck. And then I'd be like, cool. And then the world would be a great place because it never saw, never be fucking corrupted, never be fucking cutthroat. But everyone's following faker liars, sellouts, and then they become faker liars and sellouts, and that's why the world fucking sucks. But yeah, so that's why I want to point all that out. I have let me go ahead and put this at the very top. Bada bing. Let's switch over here. And I click this button here. And instead of you seeing that, what I want you to see is the paper in which I'm reading that's labeled The Downfall of America. Okay? So it says bad leaders, false leaders is the top, right? I'm just going to go down. There's names there. I'm not going to read them right now. Go through this list. I made this document. I just wrote it up. As I was talking, I just wrote stuff because I'm hell of intelligent. This is what intelligence looks like. All of them fakers do not exist unless they have this paper right there for them to read from. Whereas I made the paper. That's the difference. That's what an alpha is. I created the world, and betas exist in my world, but they want to pretend like they're alphas when they're betas. And what's going on is people like Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham, Jim Jordan, Pete Hegseth, R.K. Jr., Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Marco Rubio, Gene Pirro. Basically what they're doing is they're creating a society to live in, and these betas, again, you got in the list, these betas, Luca Beasley, Adam Mockler, Kyle Klinsky, Dave Pacman, Philip DeFranco, Colton Wexler, Hassan Parker, Tim Pool, Caroline Levitt, Sarah Huckabee, Laura Trump, Mike Huckabee, Kellyanne Conway, Peter Ducey, my computer, anyways, Peter Ducey, Caroline Levitt, Asmon Gold. They exist in this fake world and promote this fake world, and that fake world is getting bigger and bigger and bigger until America falls over and boom, and America is no longer a thing because you don't have an alpha like me leading the way. You're being fakers like them. And literally, Luke Beasley made a video crying about how he tried to connect with a female, basically, and how she shot him down because two cults don't make a right, or two cults don't make it correct. Two wrongs don't make it right. Two cults don't make it correct. You can't go from blue to red and red to blue. You gotta go and you become white, red, white, and blue, right? And again, I'm an alpha. Guess who's there? Me. I'm sitting in the middle like, what the fuck kids doing? The fuck? What do you want? I'm daddy, bitch. I'm alpha, daddy, daddy. What the fuck you want? Coach extraordinaire. Hold the cheese. What? What you want, nigga? Yeah. What you want, nigga? Yeah, I said nigger, by the way, because this is a word. This is a word. Stop being a bitch. Stop being influenced. I'll take it to court. Let's go to court. I'll change all the fucking world. You're being stupid. You're being manipulated. I'm saying the word, not you. I dictate my context, not you. Bill Burr pointed it out. There's Bill Burr, and there's another one that makes good points. Bill Burr, I can't think of his word right now. Or his name, rather. Russell Peters. Alright? That makes sense. They talk about how like you don't dictate my context. Just because I said a word doesn't mean I said this and meant that, and that doesn't mean you can take that and then run with it, which is what everybody's doing. That's what Bill Burr comes up arguing with a woman. Look it up, Bill Burr, how to argue with a woman. And the reason why that makes sense, because actually no, it's not how to argue with a woman. It's just psychology 2, essentially. Psychology 1 is don't drink that when I'm gone. And you leave. Oh, you drank it. Oh, you drink that milk doesn't have you drink it for dinner tonight. How could you? It's nighttime, it's dinner time. It's called reverse psychology. It works on kids all the time. But we're not dealing with kids. We're dealing with more teenagers. So they brought up reverse psychology too, which I have actually right here on that list. Manipulation, like reverse psychology, but instead we're talking of Pavlov. and the ball, or the drooling dogs rather. So that's what they call it. It's a bell whistle. That's the essentially referring to, right? That's what it is. That's essentially what it is. It's the same thing as Pavlov and the drooling dogs. Like, you see a steak, you drool. You see a steak, you drool. But while you see that steak, I give you a steak, hit the bell, you drool. I give you a steak, hit the bell, you drool. Do that enough times, right? Now I hit the bell, you drool, but there's no steak. It's the same thing. That's what's going on now, right? That's why 9/11. Like I have that written down on this list too. Where is it? It's up. Yeah, it's up. 9/11 stuff. Actually, should be actually right there, right? Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, 9/11, COVID, and the tariffs. It's all intentional. It's all part of their game plan. Like Jeffrey Epstein was probably killed because, like me, he knows the names that I've put out there for the world to see. Too late. Kill me if you want. They already know. 9/11, how it was an inside job. Chances are, and again, like Kamala Harris said, that's at the very beginning. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. So I come back, I know where it's at. Look at that. Kamala Harris proved it, right? She made a statement at the very beginning that said, we're trying to influence them without influencing them, but making sure they do what we want without making sure that they do what we want, right? That's basically the name of the game all across. Just, again, in the wrong hands, which again I have written down. Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham, Jim Jordan, Pete Hexes, RK Jr., Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Marco Rubio, Gene Pirro. To an extent, Matthew Carr, when he sold out, but that's because he was ignorant. And the second he found out, he's like, I'm out, maybe, possibly. And then the whole fucking, they might have kicked him out. I don't know what the story is. He may still be around, but it's an important point. All Fox News and all the spin-offs that fucking sell out the bullshit, influencers, Trump and Elon Musk is Trojan horse, and above we have Trojan horses. Liberals are too soft. They're too soft or they're unforgiving to the point where you can't win, and then losers are killed, and you have nothing left. And that's why the left fails, because all the alphas are fucking killed or removed or sent to Mexico. Because the bad bastards up top that have my list sent them off. And these dumbasses are talking about it, but not doing anything. Alright, oh, and there's another one. I just thought of another one. Long Island audit. Right? Long Island audit. You're doing stuff, but you're not willing to go far enough, basically, right? Oh, you gotta give me my, what's it called? You tell me that if you do it, I'll go to prison. No, bitch, go to prison, get locked up, make a fucking big scene, bitch. That's what needs to happen. That's what causes change. If you keep skating the line, it's just like you called in, and like, hey, I plan to do this, and you give them time to get ready for it and prepare. But if you go in there and you fucking knock the thing over, everyone's like, what happened? Change happened, bitch. That's what I'm telling you. But yeah, and then another one to a small extent, Megan is at press. Again, I kind of liked it, but didn't like it. You should talk about stuff, let people know they exist, but don't fake like your First Amendment auditor in a private building when the people just ask you if you can nicely. Don't. It's not about it. You can't do it. It's just don't. Just don't be an asshole, and you're being an asshole. So fuck you. Don't watch your shit. Again, the perfect case point is Emru. She's an example of a hot and sweet girl, but she's stupid and ignorant and naive, and she thinks that she's winning when she's losing, right? And the Bernie blackout did happen. I know because it's happening to me. And the last thing is animals are us without drugs. We are drugs. That's why they're in the division. They're trying to take drugs away because they want us to be sheep. The drugs are why we're not sheep. Don't let them don't go too far, but don't go completely without, or else you become a susceptible conservative fuck, and that's why they fell, and the people on the left still stand. And now that they know that, they're gonna try to disarm us, take away Second Amendment, blah 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 blah. And that's a good thing on the on the conservative part is like, you're not gonna take our guns away, fuck you, right? So that's why America still stands. That division, that virus took what it took. That's why Germany fell. They didn't have the division that America has. They didn't have our defense, our system involved. That's our failsafe, and that was part of the plan. And that's what they're trying to disarm. They're trying to send immigrants away. The reason why is because they know these immigrants are smart. Educationally, they're smart. Intellectually, they're not. They don't have the first world problems that we have. Fuck, I don't know what kind of water I want to drink today. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have water today. You know, they don't have that kind of dream that we do. So we need the sheep. That's them. That's like, I'm a brain surgeon. I'm a blah blah. But fuckers I mentioned before, like Tim Bull, Caroline Levitt, Paul Ryan. No, Luke Bees. No, not them. Not them. I met these people. Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsay. All those motherfuckers, right? They want to manipulate and control them, and because they can't manipulate and control them, they want to get rid of them. And that's cancel culture, ladies and gentlemen. And in fact, I think I had that, and I think I deleted it. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add that. Cancel culture. Anything they can't control, they get rid of. Anything that they keep is because it's a bitch and a slut and a slut and will do what they say, and that's what America is today. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Be well, be happy, be safe, peace out. I love you, be strong, God bless. And, where the fuck is my stream? Yeah. As per, just bots are getting by, of course. But, my ban list grows bigger and bigger and bigger, but still no one comes by because the Bernie blackout is real. No one sees my videos because the Bernie blackout is real. But anyways, be well, be happy, be safe. I'm out here, so peace.